Hi, sexual hoosers. How are you? I'm sorry, I think I got some text messages here. Let me try to answer them. Enjoy my boobs, by the way. I'm sorry, I just didn't find out that the shirt. Um, I've done this 3 times already. Jesus. The last time I was doing it, the camera just cut me off. Freaking camera. But I'm doing this again. I don't care because it's an important message and you all need to hear it. So sit down and put on your headphones or put the volume up because I need you to hear this. Okay. Anon hurt or hate in particular. In my opinion, it's horrible anyway, but I just think anon hate is much, much worse. Let's begin. The Hoosier fandom has been receiving a lot of hate mail in the fast few months. I've gone through most of it. It's been on my dashboard, and I've talked to a lot of people who have been going through it just to give them advice and do my best to help them out. Like any other person, I think that it's a horrible thing to do, and if you're thinking of doing it, don't, but I think the worst thing you can do, even if it's sending someone hate, is sending someone hate when they're going through a tough situation. When you know that they're emotionally unstable at that moment. You don't do that, and that's something that you don't do at all. I'm going to get on a really serious topic, and it's really hard for me to be serious because I don't even take life seriously sometimes. But I know someone who got a threat on Anon. Not a threat, but just an advice to go kill themselves, right? And I remember reading this, just thinking, the face says it all, it wasn't a what, it wasn't a why. I was just in shock. I looked at it, I reread it about 50 times. I kept reading it, and I said, wow. I never thought anyone would go so low to tell someone to go kill themselves. Never. I mean, no, I can understand when people send hate, the thing that happened to Kayla, or I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. The thing that happened to you, it happens all the time. Not only you, don't worry, you're not the only one. And it's better when the people come off Anon, just be honest. That way we can help Kayla in a way. And it was a mistake, I think, out of both parties. And I don't know if a solution happened. If the solution was to not talk to each other, well then, if that's the solution, that's the solution. I think both of them were respectful to each other in a way, because none of them said to each other at any time, go kill yourself. That was understandable. If you're having a problem with one person, well, then we all have problems, right? But to tell someone to go kill themselves, that's just low. On the limbo scale, that's like floor. When you're playing limbo and the thing is like right over here and then you're on the floor. That's how low it is when someone does that. When someone sends anon hate, that's telling someone to go kill themselves. And not only is it stupid, but it's disrespectful. Who the fuck are you to tell me to go end my life? What? It's actually kind of funny if you think about it. You're telling me to go end my life. Am I that big of a problem in yours? What did I ever do to you? What barriers did I build up in your life to stop you in the path of your pursuit of happiness? If you don't get that, what I said was, what am I doing to stop you from being happy. You know, what? What is it so bad? Have I killed your mother or your father? Have I disrespected your whole country? No. Maybe I reblog some things that you don't like. Maybe I rant on things that you don't agree with me. But dumbass, there's an unfollow button on the top of everyone's blog. If you don't want to follow that person, hit unfollow and the problem ends. I don't have to be part of your life. You don't have to be part of mine. That's it. Why do people think that the solution to everything is death? Do you know how many solutions there is to every problem? There is no such thing as a problem without a solution. In fact, that's the meaning of problem. That's something that doesn't have a solution. Everything has a solution, so problems don't exist. There's a solution to everything in life. Death is one solution, yes, but there are many more, and one of them is to keep on living. Because if you let those losers win, what are you teaching them? To go on. They can do whatever they want then. If you kill yourself, then they're happy. They're like, finally. Some of them are not. Some of them are enough of a hypocrite to be the first ones in front of your casket crying their eyes out and saying things like, she was the most wonderful person I ever knew. I don't know what could ever make her want to kill herself. You know, we can't let these people win. Never let anyone who's trying to bring you down win. Because once they have that little sense of power, they feel like they can destroy anything they want. But once you let them know that they're not capable of destroying you, they'll stop. And you don't know whose life you could be helping by just being like, you know what, I'm gonna live. I'm not gonna follow your stupid ass advice. There's more to life than death. There's more to life than just problems and depressions. There's more colors to the rainbow. The rainbow isn't just 4 colors, or I don't even know. Is it? I don't know. There's more color to the world, you know? The world isn't just sky blue, tree green, pink flower. No, there's more colors, you know? In a poetic way, I'm just saying that there's more to live for than just death, you know? Some people think that they exist but don't live. And that's a really, really tough thing to say. To say, I exist, I don't live. You know, that's one of the greatest things that Tumblr has. You meet so many people, and the world isn't that big, ladies. It's a small world. You meet people who are going through exactly the same thing you're going, or went through exactly the same things that you're going through, and they help you out. And they say, you know what, I went through this, and I got out of it, and it's the most wonderful thing I've ever done. A good example is cutting. Many of you cut. Many of you. Now, I think it's horrible. And when I did my suicide report, I had you guys in my mind. You know, cutting is just, I know it's a way for many of you to escape to all the situations that you're going through, but it isn't a solution, unfortunately. It's just another thing to deal with. It's just another thing to add to your situation. It just makes things worse. It never makes things better. And once you get out of it, the good thing of those horrible experiences that life makes us go through is that they're so tough on us that they remind us that we should never go back to that place. I'm running out of time. I only have 10 minutes on this camera. So in conclusion, if you want to give up on your life, talk to someone, anyone, write it down. I will read it. I am there for you. Send me an inbox, even if it's anonymous. I think you're special, and I think you're beautiful, and I think that life goes on. And I think you are part of this world because of a reason, and you should live it and enjoy it. I love you all so much, you wonderful sexual people. Goodbye.